Wow, what a wonderful surprise that was for George. You wasn't expecting that, was you? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What an exciting start to these amazing celebrations. George, I can see, is completely in shock. And who can blame him? How wonderful for him to be surrounded by all this love. My name is Gillian Lewis George, and I am an authorised celebrant for this ceremony. And it's my greatest pleasure to welcome you all here today at this beautiful outdoor restaurant. Firstly, I have to thank you amazing guests, not only for travelling halfway around the world to share what promises to be an evening full of fun and laughter, but for your great willingness to be part of this surprise that Mel and Dan have worked so hard at planning for their gorgeous son, George. Just by you being here today, you've helped make their dream come true. As many of you know, George is their only son, and due to health complications at birth, our lovely George here was given a very shaky start in life. Just to let you know, the music that you heard playing was U2's Beautiful Day, as 21 years ago, this was actually the music that George was born to. And still to this day, this means so much to Mel and Dan, who for a moment in time never imagined that this day would be possible. Not only did George defy the doctors, but excelled in his determination to go on and to do great things. Not just to be part of the Surfers Club, that's not good enough for George, but to be awarded the winning Surfer of the Year for their club. A hobby his mum and dad could never have imagined he would ever take part in. He's a loving and loyal son who, like most young men, has had his challenges to his parents at times. I'm told George always found his dad's secret hiding place for beers, where his beloved late granny Sylvie would always come to his rescue and remind Dan, his dad, that he actually was no angel as a boy. God bless Sylvie, who had George as the absolute apple of her eye. Now, Mum Mel would like to come forward and read I Close My Eyes for a Moment by an unknown writer, all about a mother having a son. Thank you, Mel. Oh, that was so lovely, such meaningful words, and I have to say, not a dry eye in the house, including myself. As you can see behind me, Mel and Dan have put together a little bit of a sideshow just to the side there, of the life of George. You may even actually spot yourself there somewhere. It might have been a visit, a holiday to the UK that you were involved in, or it could possibly even be lovely George's christening. Have a look and see if you can find yourself in there. And now Dan, the dad, would like to say a few words. I know he'll have you all smiling, as most dads do when they talk about their son with great pride. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. I think even Mel was surprised by some of those comments. We're right back to those beers again. Now, George, you've always been aware of how much your mum and dad love you and how proud they are of all your achievements. And over the next few days, you will have the opportunity to make even more amazing memories with not just mum and dad, but with your extended family visiting from the UK. And not to mention your buddies and families that you've made in Australia. So please, George, come forward and get the party started. Cutting this amazing cake. Would everybody raise their glasses to George? George, happy 21st. Thank you all. I'm sure the celebrations are going to go on long into the night. Mel and Dan have organised a photo booth with some props. I've got mine here, and the reason that we're having this is because George wants to make some memories that you can all take away with you and that he can treasure forever. Thank you again. It's been an absolute joy to be part of this beautiful celebration of George's 21st.